Asgard will be a very important part of the next game for a lot of different reasons. We don't really know how Asgard looks, and even in the trailer it wasn't shown. So how can Asgard look in the next game? One example which we can take for reference is Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Here we saw Asgard and it was done in a very impressive way. It was vast and expansive. So my guess is that as we enter Asgard in God of War Ragnarok, we will have massive gates with defensive walls surrounding the entire place. Tons of enemies standing in defense towers as well. The reason I'm emphasizing so much on defense over here is because Odin clearly counts Kratos as an enemy, and Kratos is pretty much next to impossible to defeat. So Asgard would obviously try to maintain its defense and try and secure everything. Now one more point to add here is that we may see two different defenses here just to prevent Kratos and Atreus' entry into Asgard. One is guarding the Rainbow Bridge and the next defense is at the actual entrance. Now that the look of the defense is done, we can move on to the next point, which is the entrance. Once we enter Asgard, we can have a cool chaotic scene where we are immediately attacked by Thor and Heimdall together. This can also be a boss fight and it would be absolutely great, man. Having Thor and Heimdall fight us together, it would be an insane boss fight. This boss fight could also be similar to the boss fight we had with Magni and Modi in the first game. So once we beat Thor and Heimdall, we enter the main palace where Odin awaits us. Here we can expect a boss fight with Odin, and this will probably be the hardest boss fight in comparison to Thor, Freya and more bosses who might appear in the next game. I did make a video about it. Another thing in the boss fight against Odin which we can definitely expect is Tyr teaming up with Odin, and we could maybe have Fenrir on our side and fight Odin and Tyr together. And during the fight we could see Fenrir bite Tyr's arm, and at the end of the fight we finally see Kratos and Atreus defeat Odin and Tyr. Here we can expect to see Atreus walk up to Tyr and lift him up, and this will be the mural's fulfillment. Though Tyr betrayed them, Atreus did admire him, so we can see him lift Tyr up. Then we can see Surtr approaching, and this would be a bit tough to execute since Surtr's scale in game has to be massive as he is described by Mimir. Once we have Surtr enter, he will obviously have one purpose, that is to destroy Asgard. So as he is about to drive his sword into Asgard, we as the player might have to exit Asgard since the whole destruction thing. So here we may see a dragon come to our help, and we ride the dragon to get the higher ground, and in air we see a massive explosion. So this would be really cool to watch in God of War's great graphics. Now one point which I haven't mentioned is the giants and their aid in the Battle of Ragnarok. Yes, I did mention Surtr, but that is because it's his destiny to destroy Asgard so that the world is born anew. That's mainly because I just wanted to give a sort of idea on how Asgard might look and what might happen during our visit. Basically what to expect. The visit to Asgard can happen anytime in the game, even during Ragnarok or even in the middle of the story. So either one of these is possible. I have no idea when we might visit Asgard. We definitely can expect to visit Asgard in the next game, so the look and environment of Asgard is obviously still to be revealed. These are just my thoughts again. Do let me know if you guys have any thoughts on how Asgard might look in the next game. And that's about it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Do leave a like if you've enjoyed and subscribe for more videos like this. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one.